Easy on. Okay, so last class we are discussing about JSON, right? And today we'll discuss about functions. See, functions are very important in every programming language. Okay, in JavaScript, functions are defining with function keyword. Function keyword. Okay, so syntax, how to write function, we try to understand. Function, function name. Function name with parenthesis, and function block should be with curly braces. So this is the function block. Okay, function block should be like this, and function is the keyword. Function is the keyword, and the name of the function. Name of the function is custom defined. Custom defined name. Okay, and there are some rules and regulations for the function name. Rules for function name. What are the rules for the function name? We have to understand. The first rule is function name should not start with a number. Function name should not start with a number. And function name not have spaces. And function name should not have special characters. Special characters. And one more thing, function name is not a JS keyword. JS keyword or identifier. Same like a variable name. Same like a variable name. So function name is not a JS keyword or identifier. Okay, so types of functions. Types of functions. There are multiple kind of functions we will be having. One is the normal function. One is the function with the parameters. One is the function with return type. One is the nested functions. One is the shorthand functions. Shorthand functions. Or anonymous functions. Anonymous functions. One more thing is function with parameters, function with return type, nested functions, shorthand functions, and arrow functions. Arrow functions is the feature in ES6. Arrow functions is the feature in ES6. So how to define a normal function? So what is the usage of the normal function? Basically, first of all, what is the use of the function? Function use. What is the use of the function? Reusability. Reusability of section of the code. Reusability of the function, set of the code. And function is set of statements for specific functionality. Function is a set of statements for specific functionality. Whenever you want to implement some functionality, so you can write a set of statements inside it. and that could be reused anytime whenever you want. For example, let me write a normal syntax for the function. One simple example for the function. Okay, let me write a function name. Name of the function is something like hello. I'm writing a function called hello. And one more important point. Function need to call after define. Function need to call after the define. So I'm writing a function here called hello. So inside hello, I want to write something like I will write alert box, alert hello, or alert function call. And whenever you define a function like this is the function definition. This is the function definition, define function. After defining the function, I need to call the function. I need to call the function. How to call the function? Now, function call. This is also simple. Calling function is very simple. Whatever the function you defined, that function you need to call like this. You need to call like this. So without calling the function, there is no use. You're writing a set of statements inside the function. So that function have some specific functionality, which is some purpose. So that is some event. There is some purpose. So I need to call the function. I need to utilize the function. Without utilization, there is no use of the particular function. Okay. So let me go with the functions now. Let me go with the normal function. Function normal. Function normal. Without having any return types, without having any parameters. Normal function I'm writing. Okay. So let me go to the script. Function name, whatever you want, you can just write. Suppose I'm writing a function name is hello. I'm writing a function name is hello. So inside this particular function, I'm writing function is calling. So when I execute this program, there is no use. If I execute this program, is there any use? I defined some function, I return some function, but there is no function call. Without having any function call, there is no use for this function. Console also, I don't have any output. Even on top of the document also, I don't have any output. So you have some JavaScript code. This is some JavaScript code, but this particular JavaScript code you have to call. You have to call the function. So now we can work with the function call. Call function. Call function. How to call this particular function? I need to call the function just like this. I need to call the function just like this. Now hello is calling. When you call the function, automatically function is calling. You are defining a function and you are calling the function. You are calling the function automatically. Something is going to be printing on top of this. Something is going to be printing on top of this. Okay. Now, when I call the function, I want to write something. Document.write. I just want to print something. Function calling. So how many times you call the function? So now I am calling function only one time. Now I'm calling function only one time. If you're calling function number of times, I'm calling function number of times. How many times I'm calling the function now? 3 times. Can you see? Now function is calling 3 times. Now function is calling 3 times. When you call function for multiple times, now you can see the output function calling. Every time your function is calling, automatically you can able to see the output on top of the screen. See why? Because you have the same function, but function using 3 times here. Function using 3 times here. Let me write a button. I will write a button here. Take a button. And inside this button, I want to give the call function. So let me take a button on click. We know on click event. Okay, so fun one is one event. Okay, or event one. E1 is the event. Okay, let me write a event one. So how to write a function? Event I want to write, right? So E1, I'm calling the E1 here. Or directly you can give the hello here. Hello is already defined, right? Hello is already defined. So on top of this on click, I want to call the function. I don't have this one. how many times you click on the button. So suppose first of all I'm clicking on the button. So button is actually invisible. Button is actually invisible. So instead of that, what I can do one thing. Can I create a span here? Button is missing, right? After the button function need to be, this should be come, but button is missing. There is a problem. Okay, let me go with alert box. Alert function, or you can go with a simple thing console.log. Console.log. That also we can rectify. You can able to add the element or create the element, create a paragraph and add after the button. Okay, now call the function. When you call the function, automatically one console output I can able to see. And how many times you are clicking on the function, that many times your console output is going to be generating. So this is the normal function. Okay, fine. That is fine. But the second type of the function, what is the second type of the function? Function with parameters. This is very important. Function with parameters. Now let me go. Function with parameters. We will be having multiple examples of this. Function with parameters dot HTML. Okay, let me go with the script. Now this time it is the function with parameters. Okay, so before going with function parameters, I want to define a function with one hello. Okay, I want to write a function name like this. Is this allowing? Automatically you are seeing the error. Why? Because the function name is not starting with the number. Okay, let me have the function name like this. Space. I'm trying to provide in the space or hello all. I'm writing a function name like this. So when I write a function name like this, it is not allowing. So two rules are not working. One rule is function name is not starting with the number. That rule is okay occupied. And second rule, function name should not have a spaces. So that is also satisfied. And function name is going to be having one special character. So special character also not allowed, but only one special character will allow. Underscore. Okay, I already given. Should not have special characters, but one special character allowed. Function name, not a JavaScript keyword. We already know that. Or identifier. Suppose if is not a function, else is not a function, switch is not a function, alert is not a function. Okay, so console is not a function, something like that. And function name allowed only one special character called underscore. Same like variable. Function name also same like variable. Just try to observe it. Okay, so can I go with underscore? Underscore is allowed. If I go with underscore is allowed. Okay, if I go with if is a JavaScript keyword, so that is the one reason if is not allowing for the function name. Okay, so you can write a function name like add numbers. Okay, so this program is actually function with parameters. This program is actually function with parameters. I don't have any parameters now. So parameters always inside. Okay, one point I want to write here. Parameters always inside parenthesis. Parameters always inside parenthesis. Parameters, you can define your own parameter name, but parameters always inside the parenthesis. Okay, let me try to provide some parameters here. Okay, let me provide a parameters as numbers. Allowed? Parameters as numbers. Not allowed. Okay, let me give the point. Parameter is custom name. Okay. First of all, parameter is custom name. And one more thing, parameter or argument, whatever you may call. Okay. Some people will call as parameter, some people will call as argument. Okay. So I'm calling as parameter here. Some people will call arguments. Function with arguments. The program name is function with arguments also. So parameters or arguments, you can call like arguments also. I'm writing that keyword also. So some people are calling arguments. Don't confuse what is argument, what is parameter. Hmm? So parameter or argument is not a number. Is not a number. So number to undadu or 1A, 2B. No, not start with a number. It's not a number at the same time. It is not a number or not start with a number. Both will be satisfied. Not start with a number. Not start with a number. Okay, fine. Let me check. Let me check. It will allow something like first hyphen name. Parameter name. Parameter name is something like first name or first number. Now, hyphen is allowing? No, no. No means no. Function arguments, parameters is not allowed. Special characters. Okay, right. Now let me try to give function name or parameter is like a if. No, parameters and arguments is not a JS keyword or identifier. So these are the rules. These are the rules we have to follow. So you are writing a program. You are writing a program. You are writing a function name, or you are writing a parameters. You are writing a variable names. All these things, but you need to follow some rules and regulations for that. Those things are actually fundamentals. If you miss the fundamentals, you cannot forward to the program. First, you need to follow some basic fundamentals to write a function name, to write a variable name, to write a class name, to write a ID name, to write a things and all, to write a parameter name or argument name. First of all, we need to understand what are the rules and regulations of that particular JavaScript following. JavaScript or any other programming language. I'm not talking about JavaScript. If it is a Python, if it is a C#, if it is a C++, if it is a Java, if it is a PHP, if it is a Perl, if it is a Ruby, if it is a Go programming, any programming language you go, there are some rules and regulations for all the things. To declare some variable name, to declare a function name, declare a class name, to declare an object name, to declare a method name. There are some rules and regulations. So we have to obey with this. Obey means follow. Now, parameters or arguments, not a JS keywords or identifiers. So that is one thing. Let me go. Okay, let me go fast underscore. So I'm working with the program. What is the program now? The program is basically adding two numbers. Adding two numbers. My program name is simply add two numbers. My program name is simply add two numbers. Okay, so first number is first number. First number. This is my custom name. This is my custom name or not? First number is my custom number. Okay. Second number. This is my own name. And my own name. First number, first underscore number, second number, second underscore number. My own names. I can define those particular names as my own custom defined names, but I am following some rules and regulations. I'm actually obeying with this particular rules and regulations. What are the rules I defined on the top of this particular program? Those particular rules I'm actually following. With that particular rules only, I'm writing the function parameters. Okay. So now I want to give the summation. So where sum is equal to first number plus second number. First number plus second number. So I want to get the summation. So document dot write or just give the alert box alert sum. Okay, when I call the function add two numbers or add numbers. When I call the function, you have to pass the two parameters. It is asking me, what is your first number? What is your second number? It is asking me parameter values or argument value. Arguments you defined. For those particular arguments, you have to send some value. You have to inject some value. I'm injecting some values like 10, 20. When I'm calling the function, I'm injecting the value. I'm calling the function now. When I'm calling the function, calling function with argument values. Argument values are mandatory. Argument values are mandatory. So how many arguments this function basically contained with? Whatever the function you defined, that function already having two arguments, and those two arguments you need to inject some values. I'm trying to inject in some values now, 10 and 20. When I given some values here, obviously 30. I got a 30. I got alert box 30. Okay, if I call the function one more time, I'm calling the function one more time. Call add two numbers again. Add numbers. I'm giving 100, 500. Okay, now this time, how many alert boxes I can able to see? Two alert boxes. First alert is 30. Second alert is 600. So argument passing. Argument value is passing. Am I clear? Okay, so this is the way of working with the function with arguments. Okay, let me go simple and one more example. Get your name. Get your name. So I'm writing a function. Okay, so my name is my function name. No problem. So my name is my function name, but this here I want to give the argument as where my name is equal to name. Name is the thing you have to follow. Name is the thing you need to pass. So whenever you call the my name, you need to pass a value. So value is something like Srinivas. Value is something like Srinivas. Now just call the alert box. Alert is what? Now alert is what? Nema, my name. My name already stored your parameter. Your parameter value is Srinivas. Srinivas already stored into the my name. My name is going in alert box. My name is going in alert box, or you can just write like this. My name is plus. Both are strings. Concatenation works. 30, 600, and my name is Srinivas. Just printing the simple name. Okay, now you can do one simple program, one more simple program. Get your full name. Get your full name. Cheppandi. Function full name. For full name, fname or fn, comma, ln. What is fn? What is ln? fn అంటే నాకు అర్థం కాదు. ln అంటే ln. f1 means fname. Fname means first name, lname means last name. Okay, now where full name is equal to fname plus, okay, plus ఈ మధ్యలో I want to give the hyphen. ఒక hyphen పెట్టాలి అనుకుంటున్నా, or underscore పెట్టాలి అనుకుంటున్నా. పెట్టండి, no problem. Okay, now I want to gather this alert box. Alert full name. Now call the function. Call the full name. Your full name should be something like this. Full name call చేసినప్పుడు, when you call the function, you need to pass the parameters or not? Pass the values. First name is something like Srinivas, and last name is something like Goran. Now one more alert box will come. Totally 4 alert boxes will come. The first alert box is 30, second alert box is 600, third alert box is my name is Srinivas, fourth alert box is Srinivas Goran. Or full name is something. You can write however you want. You can write however you want this one. Is this understanding? Okay, so you may have a number of queries and number of questions and number of interview questions on this. Okay, so for example, function product details. Okay, function PRD details is equal function product details. Okay, PRD ID comma, PRD name, comma, PRD price. Now, PRD ID, product ID, PRD name, product name, PRD price, product price. Let me go. I want to print all the values with some alert box or document.write. Can I go with the document.write? Document.write, product name is comma, PRD, okay. And take a break for this. Next, document.write, product ID is comma, PRD ID plus next document.write product price. See why I am writing this time this one different data types. Product price is previous program same data type I am passing. Add two numbers same data type number and number. First name last name same data type string and string. But this time in this particular function I am passing two different things. One is a number, one is a price, one is a one is an integer, one is a string, one is a floating value. Right? So product price is something like a PRD price, then plus break. Right? Now call the function PRD details. Call function PRD details. Okay, so first ID, second the name of the product. Name of the product is iPhone. Okay, so product price I want to give something like a 56,000 is floating value. Is this take or not? This will take or not? This will take, no issues. Product ID, you are passing a number, you are passing an integer, yeah, it will take. Product name, you are passing a string, it will take. Product price, you are passing a floating value, it will take. Take or not? Then I want to check it out. 30 is there, 600 is there, Srinivas is there. Product name is iPhone, product ID is 1001, product price is 56,000. Okay, that's good. Finally, you may pass same data type, you may pass a different data type, that is not an issue. Now one thing we have to understand. I'm just doing this the same program. I'm doing this one simple way. Checking process. What is checking process is I'm not passing the price. Actually you're defining three things, but I'm checking with what only two values. I'm passing only two values. Then fine, check it out. This is a kind of interview question. When you are not passing the value for that, it is basically undefined. Your variable is there, your parameter is there, but your parameter is not having any value. It is undefined. Obviously, it is undefined. It is not giving you error. It is undefined. But one more thing, one more check. One more checkpoint. This time, this checkpoint is very simple point, 56,000. But price is not equal. Only product ID is there, product name is there. I don't have product price, just delete it. But I'm trying to passing the value. I'm trying to passing the some different value. Only I have two parameters, but unfortunately I'm passing three values. We have only two parameters. The storage areas are only two, but the values are three. Then Then what is the output? Then what is the output? This is the interview question again. 30 is there, 600 is there. JavaScript is line by line execution interpretation. Okay, program will work and previous codes will work. Only the problem is the last one. So product name is taking, product ID is taking. Only the missing thing is you are passing the value, but that value is not coming. Can you see this will work or not? Okay, let me do one thing. So just hyphen close this, stop this. Only alert boxes we have. Only alert boxes we have. Then we can understand very clear. 30 is there, 600 is there. Name is Srinivas. Okay. Product name is iPhone. Product ID is 1001. So these two are actually coming from ID is available, and here these two is available. But 56,000 there is no use. You are giving the one more extra argument. You are giving the one more extra argument. I don't have any problem with this. Suppose why Bhavi? I am passing more and more arguments. I am passing more and more arguments, but there is no issue with that. There is no use with that. So name is taking, ID is taking. So that is the why reason JavaScript is not that much strict. JavaScript is not that much strict actually. JavaScript is, that is the why reason JavaScript is loosely coupled. It is not TypeScript. It is JavaScript. It is not ES6. It is just JavaScript. It is ES5. Loosely coupled. Loosely coupled means ఇస్తే తీసుకుంటా లేకపోతే లేదన్నట్టు. ఇస్తే పెడతా లేకపోతే లేదన్నట్టు. చాలా ఫ్లెక్సిబుల్, కంఫర్టబుల్ అండ్ ఫ్లెక్సిబుల్ ప్రోగ్రామ్. సో ఈ రెండు ఇంటర్వ్యూ పాయింట్స్ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. That will come in ES6. That is also there. That is called a default argument for parameter. Default argument with parameters. So there you can go with the different kind of cases. Let keyword we have to use. Default arguments with parameters. That is ES6 feature. We can do that. Whatever the default argument is there, that default argument will allow. Okay, so that your question is okay. I will check with that. Function price P is equal to 5,000. Parameter default value I given something like 5,000. Coming. This is default value parameter that is there in ES6. ES6 is working now. Not an issue, but we will be having a lot of things. REST parameter is there. Those different concepts will come into the picture. Then I start ES6. I will cover that. It will overhead. And 10,000 which 1 lakh. If I give 1 lakh, what is going to be happen? 1 lakh updated. Overhead, no issues. Default value is this, but when you are calling the price, you are overriding it. 5,000 is overriding with 1 lakh, but it is not 1 lakh 5,000. Addition replace it. Just replacing concept. Yeah, this kind of interview questions will come into the picture when you attended JavaScript interviews. Now, the third kind of function is what? Function with return type. Function return. Function return type dot. Very simple, straightforward. Function name, my name. Return Okay, call the function. What is the calling of this particular function? My name, I'm just giving something like Srinivas. Is there any console log here? Is there any document dot write here? Is there any alert box here? But whatever the returned value you have, that returned value you need to assign to some variable where x is equal to, where x is equal to where x is equal to, whenever you calling the function, when you are calling the function, that name is getting stored. Whenever you are calling the function, that Srinivas is going to be stored into the name. Name is actually returning, and when function is executing, one value is pushing out. One value is pushing out. What value is pushing out when function is calling? A returned value is pushing out. For example, when you are closing the door, you are locking the door. Locking the door means that is a function is closing the door. Function is closing the door. But when you are closing the door, you are locking the door. Locking the door is return value. Or locking the door, taking the key. Taking the key is return value. In the same way, when you are calling the function, my name is calling. When you are calling the function, some Srinivas is there available. When you are calling the function, Srinivas is available. But where I can use this Srinivas? Where I can use this Srinivas? I can use this Srinivas into the X. I will put this value into the one bucket. What is the bucket name is X. Now I can able to use this bucket later in the program, wherever you want. Wherever you want, you can use X plus X. I can use wherever you want. Okay, so let's see this. I can use that particular function returned value in our continuous program, in the flow of the program. Why? Because this function is returning a value. This function is returning something. Okay, one function can return any kind of data. It may return a integer value, it may return a float value, it may return a string value, it may return a function again, it may return a array, it may return an object. That is not a matter, but that can return anything. Can I go with one more example? I want to return a number. Function return integer. Okay, let me write a function. Function price. Price P. Return P. Here, that's it. Now price 1 lakh. Then price is going to be stored in my product price, PRD underscore price is equal to P. And PRD price I want to use. Okay, let me go. I'll add my product price is comma PRD price. Okay, it's a numeric value. My product price is okay. So something is not. Okay. It's not Python, it is JavaScript. My product price is 1 lakh. Or 10,000 I'm giving up. Yes. Okay, so can I return object? Return O. Call the function. My object should be having something. My details. Where my details? where my details. Good. Okay, finally, my name is plus Chapu. My details dot server. So a function can return object. Just basic and then just it's not confusing. Srinivas, product price, Srinivas, something is missing. Got issue. Okay, not happening anything. Alert I got actually. Alert I need to get. Can I go with document dot write? My details. Object came. Object వచ్చినప్పుడు value రావాలి కదా. My details dot. వచ్చింది. Okay, so one function can return another function. Oh. చూద్దాం. ఇవన్నీ ఇంటర్వ్యూ క్వశ్చన్స్. డీప్కి వెళ్తున్నాం అంతే, ఫంక్షన్స్ లో డీప్కి వెళ్తాం. తవ్వుకుంటూ వెళ్తున్నాం లోపలికి. Can I define some sample function? Already some sample function is there. Price is there. Price is there. Okay, let me define a price. I need to call to the my price function. Product name. Price already ఉంది కదా. When I call the, okay, let me go PRD price. Already PRD price defined. That is a small letters. This is a small letters, huh? And now this is a capital letters. This is the capital letters. Okay, call the function. PRD price. Inside the PRD price, I want to call the small letters. What is happening? No. I want to pass the value as P. P is what? Price కదా అది. ఏంటి ఫంక్షన్ పేరు? Price. And final price. Let me go as confuse కావద్దు. Confuse కావద్దు. చెప్పండి ఫైనల్ గా అవుట్పుట్ ఏంటి? ఏదో పడుతుంది. Somewhere we did a mistake. ఓకే ఓకే ఓకే. డైరెక్ట్ గా టోటల్ టెక్స్ట్ వచ్చేస్తుందా? అదే డైరెక్ట్ కాల్ అయిపోతుంది అది ఫంక్షన్ అంతా కాల్ అయిపోతుంది. సో యూ కెన్ ప్రాక్టీస్ సపరేట్లీ. మనం ఇదంతా ఒకదానిలో రాస్తున్నాం కదా, అక్కడ కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవుతుంది. చిన్న ఫంక్షన్ రాయండి, దట్ ఫంక్షన్ యూ కాల్ యాజ్ పారామీటర్, దాన్ని ఒక పారామీటర్ గా కాల్ చేయండి. దాని యొక్క రిటర్న్ వాల్యూని ఇంకొక చోట కాల్ చేయండి. సో ఇట్ విల్ టేక్. ఇదంతా ఓకే. బట్ వన్ మోర్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ థింగ్, లాస్ట్ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఏంటంటే ఆరో ఫంక్షన్స్ అంటే అనానమస్ ఫంక్షన్స్. అనానమస్ ఫంక్షన్స్ అంటే ఫంక్షన్ వితౌట్ నేమ్. ఫంక్షన్ వితౌట్ నేమ్ రాయాలి అంటే లైక్ లెట్ మీ గో. You can write anonymous functions like this. Okay. Named functions అనుకోవచ్చు వీటిని. Dot named functions అన్నా anonymous functions అన్నా అన్నీ అవే. Okay, so let me write a script. ఇట్లాగా. For button, okay. So date is a predefined function which is using print current system date. Okay, so let me define. Take a new program, save it as date method. Date dot. Go to the script where d is equal to new date. Now document dot write d. That's it. So when I print this, your system current date will automatically the Tuesday, April 30, 2024, and everything, even GMT format, Indian Standard Time, everything is going to print. No, sir, I want to print only the, let me go, document dot write break. I want to print only the time, or I want to print only month, or I want to print only the year. I want to print only this, that. There are multiple things. దాన్ని జస్ట్ బ్రేక్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఐ వాంట్ టు బ్రేక్ ద డిఫరెంట్ థింగ్స్. ఐ వాంట్ టు get date, only get a date. I want to get only get a date. I want to get a day, only day will come. I want to get only year. Okay, year will come. I want to get milliseconds. Get milliseconds. I want to get minutes. Current minutes. Get month also you can see. So months are going to be 0 to 12, 0 to 11. 0 is January, 11 is December, and day is 0 is Sunday, 6 is Saturday. 7 ఉంటాయి కదా, అరేలో పెట్టుకుంటాం. 0 is Sunday, 6 is Saturday, 0 is January, 11 is December. Remember it. Okay. System can understand like that. JavaScript can understand like that. Okay, let me show. So what is the 30? What is the 2? What is the 2024? What is the 397? What is this 3? Everything you have to understand. If you want, you can write print here. So here you can write like this. Add చేసుకోండి, string add చేసుకోండి. What is the date? ఇట్లా రాసుకోండి. Date. What is the date here? What is the ఏంటిది? Day na? What is the day here? ఇట్లా రాసుకోండి, ఇట్లా రాసుకుంటే మీకు కన్ఫ్యూజన్ లేకుండా ఉంటుంది. వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఫుల్ ఇయర్ అండ్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద మిల్లీ సెకండ్స్? మిల్లీ సెకండ్స్. If you write like this, you don't have confusion. And what is a month here? You can go like, what is a month here? Just go and check it out. So day is 30 and day is 2. What is the day 2? Wednesday. Wednesday or Tuesday? Tuesday 2. Sunday 0. Sunday 0. Monday 1. Yeah, Tuesday 2. Year 2024. Milliseconds 106. Milliseconds change every time. Milliseconds fast change. And seconds also come. Everything will come. You can give a space every time. Seconds also come. Seconds. Get seconds unda. Seconds will change. Milliseconds will change very fast. Okay, so these are the things you have to understand for today.